No Jumper show is live. What is this, 23?
2015.
Because, I think it's pretty crazy. The last week, I'm pretty sure we did episode number 22, and we just didn't even mention it at all, which a lot of people
we
probably
kind of just jumped into it.
Just glossing over my number.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of times we don't like to introduce it at all. And sometimes I've stopped you to try to introduce, and you're like, Kim, what are you doing?
You're messing up.
Hit you in the head with a bottle of water or something. Well, Joe Budden has a struggle to remember what episode it is every time.
That's
I have
me.
no idea
That's
what
kind of
episode we are.
that's part of it, though. It's like, what is this episode number?
12.
308. Okay, 308.
Well, nigga,
That's funny because they're on episode 308 this week. Why do I know that?
Yeah. I know
once
that
you're
I was just watching it.
Once you're doing 308, then that's like a fucking lot of numbers at that point.
Well, I mean, 23 is cool. Michael Jordan.
That's
The
facts.
Jordan year.
You've been
episode.
You've been able to drink for 2 years. You've got a couple of DUIs under your belt. You're 23. I don't know.
A couple of DUIs.
Why does every week count as a year? No, but I mean, I think 23 is solid. I'm looking forward to 52. I'm looking to the halfway to a year mark, just because it's fun to have the
I'm surprised we got past 10.
No, me too. Yeah, for sure.
We had did
proud of us.
20 by ourselves though.
If you include that, it's close to a year.
Facts.
When did we start this? February, March or some shit?
I don't remember.
23 or so weeks ago. I think we've been very consistent. We will be consistent next week as well because we're going to pre-record an episode. I'm sorry to the people out there that might not like that idea.
Well, how did you tell them we're supposed to change clothes?
Yeah. No, we're going to change clothes for sure. How's fun might just not have a shirt on.
I need to show off my new tats. I'm blasted.
Did you really get a bunch of tats?
I'm blasted. I got a whole sleeve.
I love it when there's a young rapper and he does that. One day he has no tats and all of a sudden
you see him next week. They just have fucking their whole body.
That's so funny.
Speaking of when you were pointing out how every time he sees someone, he likes to compliment them on their clothes.
Yeah, that's
His new thing with dudes is, oh, dude, you're blasted.
I never told a nigga that ever.
You told Josh that. Last week,
Josh,
you were like, Josh, bro, you look blasted.
Because you know why?
Because he has that octopus or whatever. You just
Josh is a nigga
it,
that
right?
I see all the time who don't look like he got no tattoos, and then I just seen him one day with a short sleeve shirt on, and I'm like, oh, this nigga low-key blasted.
Does it ever fuck you up when you got a homie who's dark skinned and he got mad tats, but you don't notice unless you see him in the right light? That's how I am with Dub, dude. You got shit on the side of your face. You can't even see it as soon as you got
that's because he has
That's why.
facial hair.
2 weeks worth of beard hair. But Dub, you just don't see Dub's face tats until then you just do. He's under a bright light and you're like, wow, you have a fuckload of face tats.
His
I
whole
have a
face
lot of
is
face
tatted,
tats.
You never notice them. Isn't that weird?
It's weird to you because you don't have the eye trained to look at black people. That's why.
He just
Listen, I've
sees
been
a black
trying,
person
man.
and just sees skin.
It's just like
I see beauty, Kim.
Oh, there we go.
Honor.
What's up? How was you guys' weekend? I was with you for a majority, not majority, but
The weekend was awesome. I played an EDM show. A lot of womp 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 womp.
it was actually kind of lit.
It was really lit.
You went?
I went with her. It was lit.
He did 2 songs.
Just to tag along?
No, I did a couple songs.
You are the OGZ to her Kenny Beats.
Exactly.
Remember we talked about
Exactly.
this, and I was like, it's crazy that Jeezy just pulled up just to do one song, and then Kenny Beats set. That's you, though, with her.
And then we all popped
did
the
too.
Molly, and then we was chilling.
Did you pop Molly?
No, he was doing
No, I
ketamine.
was talking about
Ketamine.
I was talking about with the other people you just mentioned.
Oh, Jeezy? Yeah, he's definitely probably off of Molly right
And
now.
I thought, isn't OGZ a raver now? Or wants to be?
I mean,
I think he was always into
he's like an
that type of
aspiring raver. No, he's definitely a dude that if he somehow transitioned into the EDM scene, he would be pretty stoked on it, I think. I don't think he would mind leaving the streets behind. He's seen too much.
So now he's full EDM wave.
Could you see
I mean,
it?
honestly,
I can't imagine
if
OGZ
Shoreline-
just going to a rave with neon, I don't know.
But I think that he's with the rave activities, bro.
He likes
No,
that.
They just
100%.
they just LA party niggas like.
What if OGZ finds himself through being a successful rapper / celebrity and he figures out that he doesn't want to be in the streets. He doesn't want to be a hustler. He likes the EDM scene and he just
That's kind of
transitions
like what
into it.
Waka Flocka did for a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
He was like, I'd rather perform at these safe, fast, white kids rolling and shit instead of places
what?
where you don't know if someone's gonna shoot you.
When I went with her the other day, that's how I felt. The way they even actually
They're so nice and happy.
they were the people
Okay, well,
at
just
the
be-
show were
yeah.
nice. But the people at the venue were just white and very uptight, and they were made a comment about me stealing the fucking Google
They didn't
Home.
make a comment about you specifically.
Wait, you stole
About us
a
stealing-
computer?
No, the Google, hey Google, the little thing, the
a Google
it's
speaker
like a Siri thing, but it's like a Google. They was like,
When
oh
you say,
yeah.
hey, Google, they don't have a girl name for it?
No.
Hey,
No.
Googetta. No? Okay.
Googly.
Nah, but
You
it was
stole
just
it?
Googlio.
I didn't steal anything, but they were just being weird. But you had a really nice dressing room. You had fucking
Food,
snacks.
catering.
It was fire.
Order restaurant
food. It made me want to like transition over to.
Did they have,
He
like-
really wants to be my OGZ.
The way like you show up backstage at a rap show, they have bottles of Henny. Is there like a Molly testing kit, like a pill?
It should be.
That would be cool.
There's a ketamine dealer.
Dispenser just dumps it out on your hand.
No.
It's like where you put your thing and the hand sanitizer comes out. It's just
Just
ketamine
like
comes out.
ketamine.
I don't mind
Like
being at
pills?
like EDM type festivals, but I also just end up feeling like, wow, everybody is on such a different level than me. I'm so not ready for that.
That's how you got to get on that level.
I don't want to take ecstasy.
You don't have to take ecstasy though.
Why not?
I was completely sober and I was just having fun.
Yeah.
It's because like some of it's just
Yeah, we
all
were-
of it is like feel goody type music. You know what I mean? You're just kind of
Yeah.
like jumping up and like acting stupid.
Anytime I don't go out when I think about going out, and then I end up looking at somebody's Instagram story at like midnight, and they're just in a club, and it's just, and it's like midnight, and I'm laying on my couch, and I'm just like, wow, I'm so glad that I haven't
No,
put
I felt
myself
that.
into a situation where I have to listen to.
It was a lot of that.
Low-key, it was kind of fun though. I'm not
I
gonna
had a
lie.
lot of fun.
No,
it was
I
really
respect
fun.
it. I just think you have to build up to that all week. Don't you have to like have a bad time all week? Or like feel
I didn't do anything
Feel
all
no emotions all week so you can really enjoy yourself come Saturday, right?
No.
No?
I
Or, like,
had a
you
pretty
work hard
normal
all
last week and then led up to that and had a lot of fun. I did have to recover the next day because I was just so fucking
didn't have
tired.
to?
I had to recover the next day.
We didn't even drink or
That's what I'm
anything.
saying. I was completely sober the whole time. I don't know what.
We had a
Why I
bottle
was
and
so
nobody
tired.
drank it.
I don't even have to drink when I go to a festival for it to hurt the next day. Just the standing up for 10
Yeah,
hours.
walking
Exactly.
around for a mat.
Yeah.
My Rolling Loud experience of standing around doing that live stream was
It's brutal.
it's so weird to go to a festival at 2 p.m. and then have to stay there
Stay
till
so
1 in the
long.
morning. It's so different than how any normal
No, nigga.
person would want to
No,
take
nigga,
that in.
it sucks to go there at 10 a.m. or 11, whatever, what time
Do you
we
even
had
get
to
a
be there.
soundtrack?
To play
Yeah.
at 1:30.
Play at 1:30,
But why at 10?
like 11 a.m. I don't know.
You
Because
have
you're
to go
just
before doors open.
You have to be there before the doors open at 12.
But that's good. That's important because you're showing the promoters that you are down for the cause and
Promoters
that
don't
you're
give a
down.
fuck if you're there for soundcheck.
Yes,
it's
they do.
more. You think?
Of course they do.
When you're
I don't think. I
first
don't think.
artist,
I don't think that they're like checking out. Okay, House Phone came to play. I think it's
I
more.
think it's
That's
just
more
a-
for you than it is for them.
No, I think it was like a good impression that you get there early and like you not be late and like
I think especially when you're like at the bottom of the bill, that
Yeah.
it's like you really want to like
You
just
gotta
show
work,
them
yeah.
like, yo, I'm down. Like, okay, I've seen Rolling Loud say that, and I hate to pick on Lil Xan for another episode, but Lil Xan, like I'm pretty sure ghosted on Rolling Loud, like when he was supposed to perform or something.
didn't even
That's not
go.
good.
I think he didn't show up, and because I seen
do
Rolling
you
Loud
just
one
not
time
show
say
up?
they would never book Lil Xan again, and I'm pretty sure it was because Lil Xan like didn't come through with it. And I remember hearing Lil Xan have that conversation with his management because he was supposed to go do like a free show in Texas for Rap Genius or some shit or
Yeah.
Genius
He went
now.
to
I
go do
guess
that?
he just didn't go. And like I remember his manager telling him like you need to stay on good terms with these different fucking
100%.
platforms, you know,
Yeah.
and like if you just skip out on it, it's bad news.
I'll skip on a
Not
random
good.
warehouse show that I just don't feel like going to, and some dude paid me like fucking $100 or $200 or some shit, and I'll just send them their money back.
Yeah,
and just not go,
or just
yeah.
keep it and
Or
make a
just
new
keep
cash
it
app.
and just, yeah. Just keep it and just let it fuck them.
So you just went to her show on Saturday?
On Friday.
What?
Yes.
Oh, it was Friday.
Friday.
And then what did you
We
do
were
Saturday?
there so fucking
I just
long.
honestly, I've been in the studio mixing and mastering my project about to come out.
Really?
I'm working on it. Yeah,
I'm
That's what's
excited
up.
for that.
yeah. I need a Zanman feature, man. So Zanman, I'm sending you that open. He told me to send him an open. I'm actually about to send it now. He told me
Wow.
like a couple weeks ago.
That's interesting because Zanman actually made a song called "Line of the Plug."
He did.
Yes,
Remember Lil B
Is it
said
out
something
yet?
about Lena the
he
Plug?
did.
And he called her Lena.
He said
Lena.
that podcast, Adam 22. I'm none of the plug. That's,
You know,
the
I
song
got
is like,
that
I'm
drug.
selling these drugs.
no,
It's
it's
so-
I sell crack.
That song is
Or
actually
I'm selling
10 out of 10.
crack.
Wait. What's the Zanman song though? I haven't heard this one.
It's unreleased. He sent it to me, but it's like
Fire.
you know how Zanman songs are, where it's just like he's just like I sent it to Letta, and she was so confused
She's
about
like,
what
"What
he
is
was actually
this?"
saying about
That's
her and
actually
stuff.
really funny.
It was cool. I don't know. It's not mastered, so it's kind of hard to tell exactly what it's supposed to sound like.
Well,
but
Zanman, send me that Lena the Plug unreleased freestyle.
I would play it.
Will
Like
you
if there,
get on it?
if there was a chorus that was clearly him talking about her, I would play it. But I feel like I would have to play the whole song right
Is
now.
the
in
whole
order-
song called Lena the Plug?
The song is called that, but I think he only says her name once. I think he says my name as well.
That's kind of fire.
Did you see the guy ATM Crown who has a song with what's his name, Kaher Quon, and he says I almost fucked a bitch because I look like I'm 22, and he takes his hat off and he kind of does look like me.
I think I sent that to you actually.
Oh really?
I don't know. Maybe I did.
He's cool. Shout out to him.
I'm still
ATM
waiting
Crown.
on that nigga now to drop my interview. Niggas broke as hell going to a McDonald's job interview.
Wow. I was just watching The Breakfast Club, watching an interview.
I almost fucked a bitch because she thought I was Adam 22.
When is this shit gonna get old to us though? Like this,
I'm wondering the same
do you
thing.
think?
Never.
Is Dynamic Duo 2 not as funny as Dynamic Duo 1?
I think it's
way
really
funnier.
fucking funny.
It's way funnier.
I think
And I
Dynamic
agree.
Duo 2 is funny as fuck too. But you know what the problem is that then I'll see Kaher Quon doing a feature with some random ass dude.
And I like it.
And he's doing a verse where they bounce back and forth on the track. It's kind of like you might be giving the sauce to too many people. Like when somebody comes out with a flow that's very easy to replicate, you're very at risk for somebody else seizing or making your
But
flow
niggas are
seem
gonna do
lame.
that regardless. Like I've seen like so many copycat versions of that so much already.
Yeah. The DMV flow is like something
Yeah.
that we saw copied so many times to the point where now it doesn't really like hit the same way because you heard so many people sort of rap like that. That TJ flow, like there's some I forget his name, but there's somebody on live stream who donated a song and he has like his own style, but he had like a TeeJayx6 style song.
Okay.
And it
Everybody
was
liked that one, though.
what's his name? Fucking Bambino or I forget his name. But anyway, he raps just like that. It's not quite as funny. It's like technically too good. It's too like close to like real rapping. But you know, it kind of makes me wonder, like, when am I going to stop thinking that's funny? Have other people already stopped thinking that it's funny?
I think it's at the prime of it being funny right now, and like just I don't know. Nobody can do it as good as them. So any
Yeah, that's what
copycat
I'm
that I
thinking.
hear is like
They just do it the funniest.
To me, Kaher and TJ is such a good
And they got
duo.
the
They
funniest
play
bars.
off each other well.
don't niggas be sleep on 10K Kev too. 10K Kev is fire as well.
Do you think that TJ will ever make a song bigger than Dark Web?
Bigger like streaming wise or what?
I mean, views wise, numbers wise, like
I think
more
he
of an
can.
impact.
Yeah, because I feel
I
like
think he can.
I feel like his whole album was like
I like his
better
project.
better than that song.
I don't know why, but I asked 10K Kev for a feature.
For you,
No,
just
cause.
A
I don't know.
feature like
Yeah.
like you're gonna put him on a song with another person that he doesn't know who it is, or on a song with you.
you
Probably not.
gonna-
Probably not with me.
Are you
rapping
gonna
days are
DJ
over?
Khaled it? You should DJ Khaled it.
Maybe DJ Khaled. I don't know, but
You
shout out
should
to 10K Kev.
This is what you do. You find the beat, like you get the producer. Put
What
him,
if I ask? What if I turn it into bum 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 bum
What you mean?
What's that?
EDM song?
Oh, you're.
Oh,
How mad would you be? No, that is such a good point, though. How mad would you be if somebody,
would ask him first.
break you off your regular ass fee for a feature? You hop on the beat, you do it, but then when it comes out, the beat has been completely EDMified, and it just turns out that he just put you on this monstrosity, this terrible song that you would never
Hey,
want.
but what if it fucking
What if it
streams
went-
really
yeah,
well,
what if it
and then
went
you get to
crazy?
perform at the festivals?
Well,
every single
spoiler,
one.
that's not going to happen. But if it did
Hey,
happen,
Spoiler
great.
alert: Flostradamus. I don't know if you know them.
Yeah.
One of their biggest songs is with
I think he hits me
Casino,
up. I think I
who is
have
like-
opened the DM with him.
Yeah.
Casino from Freebang.
yes,
Gang?
Yes.
yes.
Wow.
That's crazy,
You know what I
right?
mean?
Yeah.
Or
Never know.
like,
He's on the Young Scooter album and he says, I got too many chains. I got so many chains. Some shit like
Bro.
me and
I
House
remember
Phone.
listening
We
to
were
that.
listening to the Scooter album and House Phone was like, wow, it's so cool that every song title you can just predict what the chorus is going to be because it's just Young Scooter saying the song
I
title
didn't realize
twice.
that until that night, bro. I was like, damn, you could literally just like.
His album was really good when we were listening
the
to
song
the
is
car.
called like Please Don't Touch My Chain in the chorus. Please don't touch my chain. Please don't touch my chain. Every song can just be that.
Let's just start doing that now. That's the new TJ Kaher Quon flow. Is to just
Yeah, he's been doing it for a while.
say something.
Young Scooter is like basically like a scammer. He's like a drug dealer rapper because it's like in his mind every time he makes a song and it's so easy, it's like he's just selling a brick. He pretty much says
That's
that in
right.
his songs. Like each song doesn't need to be like every time you have a brick of cocaine, it doesn't need to be anything good or new. It's cocaine. It's gonna get you fucked up. It's not like music's so different, you know?
You just sell it, throw it out there. You know?
Don't you wish that like our favorite rapper could just like go rap on 10 beats and that every single time it would just be like equal value to the previous
I
one?
feel
Because
like-
that's how cocaine is. It's
I
not like
feel-
cocaine's going to be worth less going forward.
I feel like for the most part, once you start rapping for such a long time, you do get to that point where you could fucking rap on 20 beats and just every song would be the kind of okay, at least.
That is the problem, is that when you see a new Jadakiss album, the thing that makes you not really want to click on it, even though Jadakiss is one of the best rappers of all time, is that you've just heard so many Jadakiss verses that it's kind of like, what else is he going to do different this time that's going to really... And I will listen to a Jadakiss album. I'm just assuming.
But that's how I feel about listening to a lot of shit unless it's some nigga that I just found out about last week ago.
Yeah, I feel like our ears are so...
They're tainted, man.
Yeah, they're tainted, and like, I hate to call us like hipsters or whatever, but even like when you find the new thing, then we're on that for like, what, a month or two, and then it's old news to
Even
us.
the best rappers, like that's the whole thing, the whole punishing pressure of putting out an album is that if Kendrick has all these great albums, but if Kendrick puts out an album that's basically just him rapping pretty much the same as he rapped on all those other albums, and there has to be some level of progression, something has to change, especially when you're in his position where you're just considered to be one of the best of the best, that it's like people judge you by how you're able to shift and impact the culture. That's why I think like Kanye, if he were to be real with himself, would have to say like, well, I put out this fucking church album and it doesn't seem like the world is getting more into church. So maybe my plan didn't work.
So curious what he's going to do next.
I know. Like, you went from Pornhub Awards.
Literally, in 1 year, right?
Yeah, that's kind of fire, though. That just shows you how life is and how you could fucking switch it up in a year, man. You know?
Ain't that the truth?
You know?
But I don't buy it. When's he going to become bad again?
What if you just go totally PG, like kids channel, like wife, like, you know, kids and family channel?
What if you put out a Christian album?
What if you start getting your tattoos?
Nobody would.
What if next year you start getting your tattoos removed, started a Christian podcast, you fucking did a family YouTube channel?
That's what he's already starting. And what you're gonna do first is you're gonna turn that upside down cross and you're gonna extend
make it a little bigger.
Exactly, and make it a cross.
Make it a regular cross.
I don't think if I started saying I believed in Jesus, I don't think anyone would buy it. I don't think anybody would really believe that I was able to actually believe that.
I think that's how you feel.
I'm just trying to imagine what it would be like if I came on this podcast. Hey guys, I've been thinking about it a lot, and I decided that Jesus is the Son of God.
Jesus is the way.
Yeah, and that whole Kanye album, I'm really fucking with it now. And there are a couple songs I really do like a lot.
Follow God.
The album was kind of fire. I'm gonna come clean.
The clip song.
Yeah, that shit was hard. Actually,
they give you wraith talk. I give you faith talk.
Nigga, you gotta say nigga afterwards.
I can't stand the fucking Chick-fil-A song. Like that was a joke, right?
Closed on Sundays, you're my Chick-fil-A. I'm still trying to figure out why anybody even noticed that line, why it stands out so much, why he emphasizes
so stupid.
It's too dumb. It's way dumber than the thing about getting bleach on your t-shirt while eating ass or whatever.
That was an amazing
That was fire, though. That's weird.
Right.
But
see, it's just like, have we become raunchy as a society to where we don't want to hear wholesome lyrics about you being closed on Sunday?
It just sounds too like Sesame Street.
Like her vagina's closed on Sunday? Is that what he meant?
Like, you don't want your wife to have sex with you on Sunday? Why? What is it about Sunday that makes that different? What do you mean?
Because it's the Lord's Day. Duh.
I think that the Lord would want me to have sex with my wife on...
The Lord's Day?
On all days.
No.
What if she's ovulating on Sunday?
Sunday is the day you're supposed to praise the Lord. And
I'm really just not going to do that.
In the Bible, you're like not supposed to do anything.
You're not supposed to work.
You're not supposed to do shit.
I like Kanye, but that's the fucking dope thing about Kanye is that normally when artists in modern day times say like, "Oh, I'm a Christian," it's like J. Cole says he's Christian, but J. Cole doesn't like dig into any like weird biblical stuff that you like wouldn't want to do. It's just like positive, nice, good vibes, everything. When Kanye now is like embracing weird religious things like the Joel Osteen thing, like he's embracing like people that like nobody in their right mind would want anything to do with.
There's a difference between a Christian and being a rapper and being a Christian rapper, which is what Kanye's trying to do.
Do you think that he will fall into that category where nobody listens to him besides Christians?
That'd be fire.
I mean, I think he's at the point where he doesn't give a fuck and he's just trying to do what he feels he wants to do.
At this point, no matter what he does,
he's gonna still make his clothes and do his Wisconsin or wherever the fuck he got his.
Wyoming,
same fucking shit.
You weren't there. You weren't there with me and Kanye. NoJumper.com. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want one of these, you know where to go. And then No Jumper Facebook too. Link is down in the description. Some good stuff going on over there. Appreciate y'all watching this.